Hello, Divine Masculine. Hey, handsome. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is when you're watching this. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. There are many layers of meaning. In my readings, I'm going to touch on a few. It may or may not resonate. Try to hear me and feel me. For best results, sometimes the roles can be reversed, and viewer discretion is advised. All negativity is returned to sender. Amen. It is so. Listen, Divine Masculine, you know how I don't like these bad actors in this world overshadowing you. You know how I don't like that, right? Right, ladies? We don't like it. So I just want to take some specific time out for you. Ancestors. This is for Divine Masculines in good standing and Divine Masculines who are getting into good standing or interested in good standing. All right? Interested because they want to become someone in good standing. Great. Okay, I think I covered everybody. And of course, Divine Feminines that are in the house. What's really good, Mama? What is really good? I think I want to do a sex reading too. I'll do that later. I'll put that over in the group. By the way, join the group. Okay. I'm kind of feeling it. I have a lot of resentment toward Facebook, because they're the CIA. Allegedly. So, I don't appreciate them pushing their way into my life and insisting on mattering, without asking me, kind of thing. So, but I'm loving the group, I have to say. It's only a few of us so far. Come on over. Okay, come on over. It's fun. It's fun. Okay, here's the question that I gave. I think it was yesterday. If your relationship was a song, what song would it be? Go join the group. Go join the group. If your relationship was a song, what song would it be? Go paste it up in the group. Okay. It's good. It's good. It's fun. Okay, good. Well, Creator, ancestors, thank you for being here. Thank you for Divine Masculine. Thank you for Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, thank you for your service. For those of you who are in right relationship, for those of you who are in good standing, thank you so much. Overall, the ancestors would like to let you know to pay attention, or they want to talk to you about this. Well, about your new job, apparently, okay? Or about this new level you're going to, or about using your powers for the first time. This guy is the fool character in my deck. He is effective in the face of doubt. That's right. That's you. That's you, Divine Masculine. Okay? Are people doubting you? Is that what's happening? Right? Men deal with that a lot. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah, well, they said you can be effective in the face of doubt. All right? You just got to get your sea legs under you. Just got to get familiar with yourself, familiar with this new realm a little bit. Let's talk more. Let's talk more. Sounds good. Sounds promising. All right? What else? There's been some karma. There's been some karma. Okay? You either had to keep your intense emotions under a cool, calm surface, maybe hide your feelings, right? This is popular, right, for men. And it could be that, or it could be just some karma you had to burn off. This is burning out the impurities. This is the remaking of the mirror. This is the duality, the good news, bad news aspect of karma. Let's talk more. The truth. The truth is you can be effective in the face of doubt. That's the truth. Okay, which makes me feel like some time has passed regarding something important, right? Some time has passed because this takes time. It's a process right here. It's all about processing that card. Okay? And then we're reaching a new realm and achieving a new thing. And then the truth. Did the truth set you free? Is that what happened? Feels like the truth might have set you free. Yeah. Because here's somebody sailing sailing away like Christopher Cross. Okay, shout out to the old school. Divine, the mercy and grace of safe passage here. Sailing peacefully in the face of an implied threat. So you see, that's taking me back here to being effective in the face of doubt. Pow. Okay, this might not even be about you, but somehow it's about you. Okay, right. There was some karma. It was a big old tower, apparently. It was a big old tower to upend the old shit that this guy's brand new. This is a new elder in this card using his powers for the first time. So he's kind of like a bull in a china shop a little bit, like the drunken monk, you know, but he still pulls it off kind of deal. All right. So it looked doubtful, apparently, over here. Looked real doubtful. There was an implied threat here, like somebody sailing over the ocean, you know, and water is the only thing keeping you from, you know, certain death, from falling to the bottom of the sea, or, you know, whatever. There's sea creatures out there, there's storms that could come, but it's a lovely day for you. Okay, after the truth sets you free. Let's find out more. Right, maybe you walked away from something. Maybe the truth came out and you were able to walk away. You were freed from something, because remember, here is a process. Here we're keeping our intense emotions under a cool, calm surface. Perhaps there was an explosion a la Will Smith. Anyone? Right? You know what? Side note, one of my top 5 theories, because you know how these rituals go, allegedly. You dig what I'm saying? Public humiliation is one. Murder is another, allegedly. And so there's several others, right? So bust the name of Chris Rock's show, his comedy show that he's touring about, is called Ego Death. Come on, y'all. It's too surgical, y'all. It's too surgical to be a mistake, number one. Number two, Will Smith is involved in this sexual fluidity, promotional culture shift business, especially with his kids and everything like that, right? Like, we felt one way about Will Smith, and then his kids grew up and, you know, and kind of, I don't know, gave a little bit of a lean, a little bit like, wait a minute, Will, that this is okay with you kind of thing, right? Okay, I don't know, allegedly, right? So anyhow, my point is, what if this was some sort of move to further shift the culture, demonize black masculinity, demonize masculinity, you know, toxic masculinity, like it's something is wrong with him defending his woman, right? Do you feel me? Like, Chris Rock doesn't know that if you talk about somebody's woman, you're not taking your chances. You are taking your fucking chances. Okay, I understand you was at the Oscars, you thought you was safe, but you know, when you talk about somebody's woman, you taking your fucking chances. Everyone knows that. Okay? Everybody knows that. Right, okay. So, side note, right? So, perhaps somebody was trying to damage you, damage your masculinity, or make you feel ashamed of your masculinity. Well, I feel like something exploded around here. Something that was being kept, and the keeping it down under the surface, that was the karma, y'all. That was the karma. People don't give men for how fucking credit for how intuitive they can be. Men are incredibly intuitive. Ladies, if you're having doubts right now, okay, because I understand if you're having doubts about that right now, think about when you're in a relationship with a man and another man comes like to try to approach you, right? And let's say your man don't know nothing about it. But then you get back around your man and he's like questioning you, he's acting strange. Do you feel these motherfuckers are intuitive? Don't let them fool you, ladies, okay? Don't let them fool you. They turn this shit off and on when they feel like it. That's all that shit is. Anyhow, back to your reading, Divine Masculine. I'm just saying, don't be trying to fool us. We looking right at you. Right. Healing. You perhaps needed to go within. Trust and intimacy was not present somewhere. Yeah. You had to show and prove on something. You had to come down there somewhere. The truth set you free. You was in the win. Okay? The truth came out, I feel. And you got right into the win. So I don't know if this is you exploding, an explosion happened, or some shit, the explosion happened, then you exploded as a, as a response to the tower. It was good news and bad news. Okay, maybe the tower happened, right? Maybe you was locked in the tower, right? Maybe you was locked in the tower and the tower blew up, right? And maybe you blew the tower up by mistake trying out your new powers. You dig what I'm saying? Because look at my man, okay? Maybe you blew the tower up by mistake, blew yourself up in the tower. I don't know. Either way, it was bittersweet. It was like, damn, just blew my fucking self up in the tower like Chris Rock, right? Okay. I'm getting Chris and Will, okay? Right? Which all respect is due and all my love to the both of them. Sorry, I hit the mic. Forgive me. Got a little itch on my shoulder. Okay, so anyhow, yeah. So it's like bittersweet. So it blew up, but you got out, but you got free. But it gave you a clear path. This is my temperance card. Here's the Ace of Swords. And this is one of the fools right now looking like a divine fool. But I feel that both fools, because there's a pure fool and a divine fool. And so that's giving me the duality. You see what I'm saying? Like the pure fool would have been Will Smith in the situation, and the divine fool would have been Chris Rock on the surface. But underneath, it's in reverse. Very interesting. Anyhow, so there might have been some withdrawal that you had to go through, a healing process that you had to go through. Maybe healing from keeping all of this energy under the surface, and now that it's out, one has to recover from the situation, as they're sailing away. You can go ahead and lick your wounds, or there was some sort of loss of trust and intimacy, and so you had to go on and get on the road, okay, or some such thing like that. Okay, let's go further. Something came out about somebody you love, about you in love with somebody, or something came out about your spirituality, or yeah, you and somebody else went through karma, went through a tower because of some foolish actions. Maybe you blew up the relationship and now you're separated on some level. Let's talk more. Let's see if that's what we're seeing. Oh. Okay. I don't know. I'm getting that this is definitely dual. This has a lot of positive energy in it and a lot of negative energy in it. Okay, so you might be in your feelings or have a lot of feelings that you want to express. You want to express the truth. There's a lot of truth, and the way the truth is coming to me in this reading is coming to me as a gem. It's coming to me as a gem that's sparkling. And each sparkle, like each time the light hits the gem, each time there's a facet that shifts, it's new information. It's a new truth. It's all of these truths sparkling, like all the light beams are truths. But that sounds good, right? Like a gem, right? That's valuable. So that's what makes me feel like these feelings that was kept under the surface, maybe they came out or something, right? Let's go further. Intriguing. Look. Yeah, so somebody was put on a timeout, I get somebody was put on a timeout. Okay. Maybe somebody was put on a timeout. Sorry, gotta move the camera. Maybe somebody was put on a timeout Okay. Because they blew up the tower, maybe you blew up the tower and then you was on timeout, or somebody in your life did that and then they were on timeout, or somebody blew up the tower on your behalf, meaning in a way that affected you, and you was on a timeout, right? You was on a timeout because what they did. Okay, get off on your floor. Because the ancestors are here. That's final judgment. So, and then here's the hermit. So it's like, okay, go to your room kind of thing. You know, go to your room. Or somebody benched you. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to go sit on the bench, like you was out the game temporarily kind of thing. While either you sailed away or somebody else sailed away. Let's find out more. Let's find out more. Okay. Let's go into the karma. What about it? Ah, yes, somebody burnt the bridge. Or it was the end of the resources. They used up all the resources, or somebody burnt the bridge, or both. Okay. Ah, yes, guilty. Face down on the pavement. Right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, guilty. Justice card. Somebody's guilty. They burnt the bridge. Did you blow up this fucking building? Okay, allegedly. Divine masculine? Yeah. Okay. Let's find out more. Yeah, the wheel turned. Has something to do with money, maybe? Certainly has something to do with karma. Okay, this is my karma card, right? Burnt the bridge, right? How many know that's bad karma? Then the justice card. All right, so we in court. You feel me? One way or the other. The trauma, right? With the tower, and then the wheel of fortune, karma. Do you feel me? This was the judgment. You know, jail, karma, something like that. You know, some sort of cease and desist order from the universe. Okay? Somebody did something and then they got a cease and desist order from the universe. Let's find out more. Ooh. Dang. Divine masculine, is that you, buddy? Is that you? Because that's the emperor looking like here. It looks like, okay, you may have fallen from grace at some point. That's what it looks like here. And or someone helped you. Okay, because this is a fallen from grace. This is the mercy and grace of safe passage. So somebody somewhere either pulled you down or you jumped down. Okay, one or the other. But guilty, like you owe the society, a debt to society kind of thing. Okay? Because of some actions, some King of Wands style actions. I also get the sensation that the King of Wands wants something. He wants to take action. He wants to change this business. But as it stands now, the bridge is burned. Ooh. Emperor figure, Empress card. Oh, somebody did something to the Empress. Divine masculine. Okay, so either you are in the divine feminine position, okay, and somebody did this to you, or you did this. Oh no. Yeah, these are some high crimes, bro. These are some high crimes. Listen, okay, calm down, calm down. Listen, we're talking to the spirits. You're in court, okay? So don't worry, all right? Don't worry. Listen, you're using your powers, okay? You're going to the next level. You're going to be effective in the face of doubt, all right? Cheer up, buddy. Cheer up, all right? But yeah, this looks pretty serious, I have to say. You know, I want to comfort you. I really do. I really, really do. But the good sign is you can, if you've been a pureful, right? If you've been a pureful, you could become the divine full, right? Like how everybody's mad at Will Smith. I can't imagine why, you know, with all the great ratings he gave to the Academy and everything. You know, I mean, certainly, I don't know. Did Kanye have to go through this much heat when he did the whole Taylor Swift thing? I don't know. He seemed to turn that around nicely, you know? I mean, it's the Trump thing that I can't get over, but the Taylor Swift thing, whatever. That's shitty, but, we'll all live, right? So it looks like somebody fell from grace, did some sort of injustice to the Empress. Why do I want to say conspiracy? I want to say conspiracy because maybe you were used in a conspiracy against the Empress. Ooh, and that is why the fool is here. Ah, woohoo! Okay, that's entirely possible. Or, the roles can be reversed. So if you're in the Empress position, right, which means you did the right thing, you stayed in your seat, you stayed on your throne about some shit, you handled it elegantly, and somebody else was used in a conspiracy against you. All of that could be happening because of the duality of the karma. All of that could be happening. Like there's some sort of karmic echo. A karmic echo. And it's like bouncing off the wall, it's bouncing off of shit, it's hitting people, you know what I mean? It's just like some wild karma that comes to you regardless of whether you deserve it by deed or not. Like you don't have to have done anything bad. Sounds like the devil's behind this, right? Right? Havoc for no reason? Sounds like the devil to me. You dig it? That's his signature, even though we don't have his card here. But yeah, there's some serious conspiracies. Yeah, you took action, it looks like. Somebody took action. Looks like the masculine, y'all. I got the King of Wands here, y'all. I got the Emperor. I have the Arsonist, the Fool. Couple of Kings, King of Cups, King of Wands. So somebody took some fiery action. Let's just say hypothetically it was you, okay? Let's just say that for the sake of these the genders in these cards, the way it's laying out here, okay? Let's say it's you, but put the pieces where they belong, okay? So you took some sort of fiery action based on some sort of conspiratorial lie, I'm going to go ahead and guess, since the injustice, since the karma, since the ancestors, since the truth is setting you free. Do you feel me? So you was lied to in order to be weaponized, to be used as a tool against the Empress. Ooh, woohoo! Somebody is a dirty, low-down, dirty dog. All right? It's several of them. Several of them. To split y'all up, look like here. Make you take action to separate. Or maybe marry someone, because the Empress is also the wife. Like else, obviously, right? Someone else, or just simply to separate you from your Empress. So you couldn't take action toward her because we got the burnt bridge here at the top. Right? So the top is the cap, like that. That's what it is. It is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And all of this is inside, under the cap, right? It's like some conspiratorial actions was taken. It's like you did it here, right? But it was brought on by something outside of the relationship between you and Divine Feminine. It was somebody's with an S. And some action was taken based on what these somebody said. And it ended up with this woman or this feminine being the empress, right? Sometimes the roles can be reversed, right? It ended up with the empress, I guess, being revealed. I don't know. I'm not sure if that was a secret or not. But there was injustice. Okay, let us move on. Let's talk about the truth. Why don't we? Right? Let's talk about the truth. Ancestors, what about it? What about this truth? Oh, yeah, I know that's right. Okay, so the truth was convoluted. It was confused. It was covered up. Somebody tried to, put some shit in the mix. Disinformation. That's what I'm getting there. There was some sort of disinformation campaign. Like how some shit happens so often or so prevalently or in such, like all out in the open, to the point where if anybody wants to lie about it, they have to kind of take a piece of the truth and rework what you see when you look at the truth, because they can't really hide it. It's too out in the open, like all of these extraterrestrial sightings. Like, okay, I can't hide the fact that you just saw a spaceship the other day. So what I'm going to say is something's wrong with your eyes. That's what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say you have your family has a history of cataracts. That's what I'm going to say. Or it's a balloon. It's a balloon. That's what it is. It's a balloon. Or, okay, no, it's not a balloon. It's special effects. It's Adobe. It's Adobe InDesign. That's what it is. It's Adobe. It's Photoshop. It's Photoshop. That's what I'm going to say. Because you can't hide it. It's too out in the open. That's the sensation I'm getting there. Yep. Kept you in your head. Kept you confused about the truth, and kept you stationary. Because that's what's happening in this card. This serpent is stationary. Now, the serpents in my card represent energy, right? Kundalini, right? The sacred serpent, okay? Not the evil, devilish serpent, right? But the sacred serpent. And this is energy being still. It's not moving. It's inertia. So, for those of you who are not familiar with inertia, right? Whatever is still tends to remain still. Whatever's moving tends to remain moving until there's a force to change the circumstances, right? So I get the sensation that they wanted to keep you confused and keep you in your head. Confuse you about what the truth was, like alternative facts. Okay? Look like somebody was, in the Trump administration. Look like here. Okay? Absolutely. Because now they have everyone questioning their own reality. Like a big global gaslight. You know what I'm saying? Like just gaslighting the entire globe. All right. So that's what happened here. I feel that somebody gaslighted you, like some sort of narcissistic abuse, and then had you narcissistically abuse someone else. So I get the sensation that you are not a narcissist, or the person who is the arsonist in this, who was weaponized against the Empress, is not a narcissist. They're not like a natural born, organically grown narcissist. This is someone who is doing the actions of a narcissist. Like a puppet. Like a puppet. Like the puppet master, whoever's doing the control, that's the narcissist. Okay? But you are not the narcissist, but you are used as a tool by the narcissist against the Empress, to gaslight the Empress. Because the narcissist, see, this sounds like the devil to me, y'all. Okay, somebody in your life is playing the devil. Okay, locate that character. All right? Locate that character and check their psychographic file. Because this person, if they on some puppet shit, they're trying to control you on some, say this, do that, you should think this, you should think that. This is your perception. This is what you think. This is what you feel. This is what like that. That's some devil shit. That's some devil shit, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry to say. Okay, I don't know who that might be for you, But they wanted to keep you all in your head, doubting the truth, doubting yourself, doubting your own perceptions, doubting your own capabilities. They wanted to keep you stationary here so you wouldn't move on the truth. You wouldn't stand on the truth. You wouldn't walk in truth here with the temperance angel, with the T-bone ange, doing as thou wilt. Do as thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. They didn't want you to exercise your own will. Speaking will, right? They didn't want you to exercise your own masculinity because, you know, like making executive decisions, willpower, the energy of will, that is masculine. You dig it? And on a larger level, that's the devil not wanting God's kingdom to manifest in the third dimension, right? Because the Christians say that this is the devil's realm, right? Like it was an agreement. Like you can stay here, motherfucker, okay? Kind of thing for the devil. So nothing in the Bible said that that was going to go on forever and ever. You know what I'm saying? The creator might be like, right, stay there. I'll be back in 2,000 years or so, you know, 4,000, 6,000, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And perhaps the creator is like, yeah, okay, well, now let me deal with you, kind of thing. You know, so I see your will looks like it's getting loose here in a good way. Let's find out more. Okay, so the confusion was about money. You don't have enough money. You need more money. You can't be this. You can't be that. Maybe you can't be a good husband, or you can't be a good guy, or you can't take care of business, or you can't hold it down. You don't know how to do this. You don't know how to take care of business. Like just fucking, you know, just beating the shit out of your masculinity. You know what I mean? Just beating the shit out of it. Do you feel me? Just trying to disempower you and cut you off at the knee, so you can never stand up to your full height, right? You stay in your head, you never manifest in your body, and then the creator's divine plan never manifests in the flesh, never manifests in the physical dimension. Let me tell you something, this devil is scared to death of you, divine masculine. I've been picking up on that. This is the second time. It's the second time, y'all. Because the devil knows that you are the real ruler of the realm. You are the real representative of the physical realm. And that is to be respected. That is to be bowed down to. Even the devil will have to bow down. Even the devil will have to bow down. All right? Boom. Back to the Christians. There's a story about Jesus going down to hell to get the keys, right? To heaven or some shit, right? Christians, holler at me. He gets down there, and the devil didn't percolate up, not in no meaningful way. He could not bring himself to stay and remain standing in the presence of Jesus. He had to fall to his knees, and rightfully so. And rightfully so, because Jesus is the man. Do you feel me? Ain't no motherfucking question about it. Rolled up in the devil's house like, bitch, give me your key. Run your shit, fool. Break yourself, fool. Do you feel me? And that is what the devil had to immediately do. The end. Ain't no war. Ain't no big fight about it. Get on your knees, bitch. That's it. Okay? So that's why the devil has to come after you so hard. Do you feel me? Because, motherfucker, if you get up a little bit, it's over for the devil. Do you feel me? I know that's right. Okay. All right. So they're keeping you in your head about what to say, how to express the truth, whether or not you could express the truth. You don't know how to put it into words. You can't find the words. There are no words. You would never find them if there are any words. That sort of thing. Keeping you in your head what to say, what to say, what to say, what to say, how to say it, how to say it, how to say it, how to say it, and just keep you sitting right here, going nowhere. Going nowhere. I get the sensation you found your way through on some level, certainly mentally. Maybe also wanted to confuse you on which direction to go. Apologizing, that's another thing the King of Pentacles does. He makes an offering, a peace offering. And then we have the confusion, but we have the good instincts as well. So I get the sensation that you found a way to flip all this same energy into something positive. Because in this card, even though we're stationary here, the whole idea is it's thought pressed into action in that card. So all of that, the serpent represents all of the potential energy that could be called on. And it also represents that when you call it, it's called. It's called. And it's done. It's coming. And that's that. Right? Something's coming. I get the sensation. Be quiet, Divine Masculine. Get your head out the gutter. Get your head out the gutter. Okay, so anyhow, 3 kings here. 3 kings here and 1 over here. The Emperor is in the building, y'all. The Emperor has just entered the building. Okay? And you know what I get the sensation of? And this is completely off card, except for if we're in here in the marketplace, in the Wheel of Fortune, because that's the whole community in there. I'm getting the sensation that there are men that are jealous of you. Because they're only one thing. They're only like, the King of Pentacles or the King of Swords or the King of Cups or, like that. And you're all 4 kings. They don't like it. They don't like it. And of course, if you want somebody like the Empress, well, then the other lesser ladies don't like that either. Even though I don't see no ladies here, but they might be in here. The conspiratorial team right here. Yeah. They might even be in here. Kind of like groupies. Like, oh my God, love him, He's so fine. Oh my God, he's so fine. Or whatever, right? And you're taking action towards the Empress. They don't like it. They're longing for you. They're yearning for you. Right? Of course. Like, what choice do they have? Am I right, Divine Masculine? Who doesn't yearn for Divine Masculine? Anybody? Okay. Just saying. Okay, so, yeah. Yes. They're making you feel disempowered. This is the empowerment card. This is the taking the staff for your destiny. This is what you would need to do to walk away and do as thou wilt. You may want to express some feelings in order to protect what matters most, in order to correct this injustice. Because I see a lot of work being done here. So it's as if you are thinking about the work you have to do. Like, it looks like planning here. This looks like things you're planning to do. And that's how the truth is setting you free. Like, now that you have this body of information, oh, now you're making plans. Now you're like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, all right. I'm going to walk down here, or I'm going to bounce. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do this. All right, how am I going to do that? That sort of thing. These are plans. But this is what they never wanted you to do. They never wanted you to arrive at this point where you're actually executing plans. Standing on a truth, establishing your truth. Establishing your empire, essentially. Okay? On a whole nother level, at the very least. Okay? Let's go into The grace and mercy of safe passage. Ten of Cups. And my God card. Everything. Ultimate favorable outcome. You feel me? Everything in its rightful place. God. God exposed some truth about the Empress, because that's what the conspiracy was, lying about the Empress. Oh, ladies, I'm going to find out in a second. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to do a whole video on the lies people was telling Divine Masculine about Divine Feminine. Okay? Let's get to the lies, because if these lies, y'all, affected a divine relationship and God's plan, I think that's worth looking into. Don't you? Just scientifically. It doesn't really matter what the outcome is, except that we all benefit from the wisdom of the experience, right? So let's find out what these lies were. I'm going to put it in the group, okay? Go join the group. Fantastic. So, that information is down below, by the way. Ooh, somebody is so fucking mad. It's these groupies, or a groupie, or somebody, a karmic, or something. Okay? Somebody is mad at the Ten of Cups, and I'm talking about mad at the Ten of Cups. Mad at it. Also, somebody is mad about the Ten of Cups. Now, that might be you, Divine Masculine. That might be you. Like somebody convinced you to sabotage yourself, but you didn't know you were sabotaging yourself. It's like you're a cat, right? It's like you're a cat with an axe in their hand. I don't know. Okay, this is my fucking analogy. Okay, so it's like you're a cat, right? Big cat, big dangerous cat, right? And you're chilling, you have an axe in your hand, right? And you're kind of curled around, and the person, right, the bad people around you are like, yo, what's that? What's that long thing? What's that worm? Yo, chop it in half. Yo, chop that shit. You got to chop those, man. That's the only way. That's the only way to fix that. You got to chop those in half, And Divine Masculine is sitting there like, oh, really? Oh, okay, you got to chop those in half, huh? Damn, okay. Well, all right. Give me the axe. Chops it in half, and then screams his fucking head off and hits the ceiling when he realizes that was not a worm. That was my tail, bitch. That was my tail. Or that was my dick. Just saying. So do you feel me? It's like that. That's the sensation that I'm getting. Like somebody tricked Divine Masculine into fucking himself up. You dig it? That's really sad. And that's really mean. I'm getting the sensation of Carrie. Remember Carrie? And they were like, they're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you, type of shit. And they dumped the pig blood on her and embarrassed her and shamed her in public and humiliated her. And then she had to come for these motherfuckers. Hello? Listen, carry on. Nothing to see here. That's what I say. Okay, Carrie, do your thing. I'll see you after the prom, bitch. You dig what I'm saying? Hello? Right. Simple. So, okay. Someone's mad because the Creator uncovered something. Now they got to sacrifice you. They were living on you. So I get the sensation this is not a person who loves you in any kind of meaningful way. You dig what I'm saying? They might pet your head, the big one or the little one, I don't know. They might pet your head, but this ain't love we talking about. This ain't love. Now, see, that's when we start understanding what's really love, because this is agape love. This is God's love. Then we got pure love here from the Empress. This is the best you can get on the planet Earth right here from a human. You know what I'm saying? That's the best you can get from a human. Here's the greatest love of all. Okay, anywhere that you're located in time and space, you need some of that. You see what I'm saying? So it's like the truth about real love, the truth about who really loved you or what love really is, or something in there. Something in there. Okay? And now that God has illuminated something to you, the truth, whatever that is, now that God has illuminated something to you, they are mad. See, that's the narcissist. They never quit. They never fucking quit. Even when they get found out, they're still just mad because they got found out. They're just mad because they got caught. They're not mad that they, were living wrong. They wasn't living righteously. No. They're not at all worried about that. They're like, damn, foiled again. I didn't stop the creator's plan. Darn it, kind of thing. That sound like the devil, y'all. I'm just saying. Somebody is truly mad at your 10 of cups. They are truly mad at your divine favor. They are mad at your divine favor. I'm gonna find out who's mad at the emperor too, because remember I said all of the masculines that may be one thing while you are all things. You dig what I'm saying? They might be mad at you too, especially with all these groupies that you may have. You dig what I'm saying? Or when a groupie comes along, or they're jealous of your connection to divine feminine. That, or all of the above. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Get off on your floor. But everyone can see you're getting divine favor. Everyone can see that. And they're feeling some kind of way. You're some sort of protected from it. Or you and divine feminine are protected from it on some level. They see God's hands in this situation. Because I get the sensation the devil's work was seamless. Seamless. How could you have found out without God's help? So it makes it clear who this conflict is really between. This is a good and evil situation. Do you feel me? This is a good and evil situation. I feel the sensation. They are mad because they have to sacrifice you. The devil is mad because the devil can't control you. Now that you realize your power, the devil can't control you. Empowerment. You want to express something. You're making plans. You going toward your path. You doing as thou wilt. Something tells me this is fully still on some level. This is fully still on. Yeah, look. They mad because their tricks didn't work. They mad. Okay, because I'm getting two things. You see all the two-ness? Oh my God, that's interesting. This is happening right now. This is happening. This person is mad because they couldn't fool you, because their fooling you didn't work. Their tricks, their magic spells, whatever the situation is, it didn't work, or it stopped working, right? Because the ancestors come and flip the magician energy into positive energy, and now you can see the code behind the illusion. You know the secrets behind appearances. That's what foiled them. The creator lit the shit up and was like, look, you see how this trick works? Like the Prestige, right? See how this trick works. Watch that movie, The Prestige. Okay, so I think that's Ed Norton and what's my man? Wolverine. What's my man? Hugh Jackman. I think. Okay, I think it's definitely Hugh Jackman. Anyhow, somebody was Nikola Tesla in that movie. Was somebody Nikola Tesla in that movie? Anyhow, all right, moving along. The ancestors flipped this magic back on this person. You may have withdrawn from this person. And they're like, withdraw, you're supposed to come closer. They're mad because they had to sacrifice you, forced sacrifice, because God was like, I don't think so. You're going to take your hands off my son, homegirl. Off my son. Right? So maybe it's a mother. Maybe it's a mother figure. And she's like, oh, that's my son. That's my son. And God had to come and say, no, no, honey. Let's get this straight. That's my son. Okay? Bitch, I just let you hold him for a minute. Hello? Get your shit under control. Do you feel me? Yeah, God had to come regulate on somebody because I got the God card and the ancestors in the same column. So they had to straight roll on a bitch. You dig what I'm saying? They had to straight push up on somebody. Right? You know how people intimidate each other? Like, you know, when they about to have a conflict. So imagine some big burly dude walking up on somebody who was like making trouble and shit. Some big burly dude walking up on them and they're like looking down at them and shit. Like, what was that you were saying? What was that? You know, that sort of thing. Like, that's what God and the ancestors did. Right? And the ancestors was up there like, it was like, shh, 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 shh. Don't cry now, bitch. You dig what I'm saying? Shh, 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 shh. Pipe down. Pipe all this anger down. You're like, what? I can't get what I want. The ancestors were like, shh, 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 shh. You dig what I'm saying? While the creator was like, come on, son. Come with me, baby. Come with me. Let's get you on that ferry. Get you out of here. Okay? Let's get you on that ferry. All right? Let's get you to a nice warm bed. Get you some hot chocolate. Okay? Get some hot soup. Some hot soup and some of them Olive Garden breadsticks to dip in there. All right? Hello? Anyone? Olive Garden breadsticks? Just saying. You feel me? And this bitch is mad. Where's you going? Where? Get on. What? How you do? And the ancestors like, shh, 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 shh. You dig what I'm saying? And in that action, where the ancestors was like shushing this person right here, who's like, that, okay? This is what was revealed. Magician. Bullshit. Mind games. Sleight of hand. Everything is just coming undone. Everything. Right? Karma. Explosions. The truth. The arson. Justice. Falling from the throne. This is a dramatic scene right here. This is a dramatic scene. Okay? And might have happened over a period of time because the process. And then also justice is also a process. Falling from the throne is damn sure a process. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune, which spinning is a process, right? The tower is a process. Hello? So this might have happened over time. But whatever it was monumental in size and scope, in importance and value. And it all boils down to this conspiratorial bullshit and possibly some crackerjack magic. So it's on somebody's floor. That's what was happening. Okay? Well, the ancestors flipped that. Turn the magician energy into a friend of the divine masculine instead of a foe. Do you feel me? Perhaps somebody was doing magic on that floor. Let's go to the magical floor. Let's go to the floor with the wizards and the witches. Huh? Right? We don't go to that floor too much, right? Right, because it's dangerous down there. Okay, so anyhow, what I think happened was because, or by placing divine masculine, oh, this is deep. By placing divine masculine under a spell, it's like the creator was teaching divine masculine about the inner mechanics of magic. Do you feel me? Okay? How to recognize magic tricks versus high magic science. Do you feel me? Okay? Which is the equivalent of like a cubic zirconia and a diamond. Two different things. They sparkle similarly. But one has powers that the other one does not. You dig it? And therein lies the truth of it all. So what they did was they taught divine masculine magic so he could get his own self. Check out the similarities in these cards, people. So he could get his own self unraveled and untangled. Somebody put magic on divine masculine on this magic floor with the wizards and the witches. Somebody put magic on divine masculine and forced divine masculine. And they essentially put him in a straitjacket in a cage underwater, suspended underwater. That's essentially what they did. They bound him. Okay? They bound him. And what the creator did was turn this motherfucker into Harry Houdini. That is what they did. They was like, look, son, all you got to do is move your arm a little bit this way. All right? Now move your leg that way. All right. Now shift the other hip. Okay, great. All right. Now, the lock on the cage. All right. This is what you do. All right. Remember that bobby pin that you put in your back pocket that you found on the ground? Okay. That's why we put that on the ground, because we knew you was going to be in this box. So get that bobby pin out your back pocket now that your hands are free. Okay. And you see what I'm saying? But they had him in there hopeless. They bound him in there and he was like, how in the fuck do I get out of this? So, okay. He was like, well, that's it for me. It's a wrap for me. I don't see how I'll ever get out of this. And they were telling him that too. They were like, see, look at you. You'll never get out of this kind of thing. Oh my God. Holy shit. Yep. Look, death. Yeah, the creator said, no, that bullshit is over. That's dead. That's dead. Yeah, no, somebody offended God with how they was treating divine masculine. Somebody was abusing this man. I'm sorry, divine masculine. Somebody was abusing you. Okay? But you fell down and broke your crown here, look like here. And somebody helped you do that. I'm going to guess it's somebody you trusted, because that's the only way to do that. That's the only way to do that. You dig what I'm saying? Because you're too smart for that. Am I right, divine masculine? And you got to consider the source. I was just watching this documentary last night about this Bitcoin guy who made all of these millions and billions of dollars and just made off, staged his death and made off into the distance and shit, right? I didn't finish it, so I don't know what happened, but I find it fascinating. It's similar, okay? I don't know if somebody stole some money from you and made off into the distance, some sort of Ponzi scheme or scam or, sort of thing, or, it's whatever it was some sort of abuse. And I think you trusted somebody. Because it's called Trust No One, by the way. That's why I brought that up. The documentary is called Trust No One. And that's the sensation that I'm getting. Like, you can't take anybody else's advice except people who are in service to God. If it's, besides God, besides the ancestors, if we're talking humans, you have to be able to verify their ID. Like, oh, okay, it's got God's official stamp with the holographic, overlay. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to run motherfuckers through the system. You dig it? And see if they in good standing with God. That's what it looks like here. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. This really seems terrible. And then they made you do something terrible. So let's go to the chapel. Let's go up to the monastery. Okay, because also the devil wanted to dirty you. Do you notice that, y'all? The devil likes to dirty people, right? Because you know how they put embryo juice in the soda? Anybody? Yo, that's public. That's public information for those of y'all who don't know that. Like the material that they're getting from these abortion clinics, look it up. The material that they're getting from abortion clinics, they got permission from the government, granted by none other than Obama. Hello, I'm just saying. Okay? To use this fetal material in, cosmetics, in food, yes, dead baby juice. Yes. Yes. So you see what I'm saying? And then we heard about Pizzagate, allegedly. And allegedly they were doing, I mean, come on, we're a spiritual group here. We know ritual is real. We know that shit is real. Okay? And somewhere there is a theory, I'm just saying, that these people were consuming human beings. Right? Young human beings. That is alleged. And so my point being, if that's true, and also with the fact that we know that it's true that they're putting dead baby juice in the food, do you see how they want to include you in the ugly? Do you see how they want to dirty you and smear you? You see? So that you're not pure. So you have sin on you. Right. Right. Because the devil wants you to hold the bag for him. He doesn't want to take responsibility for his actions. Right? He's the ultimate narcissist. Am I right? Gaslighting the world generations after generation. So that's what I get here. The devil wanted to dirty you. And perhaps for a time you was on board because you thought it was all good. Right? Because you a little bit brand new to this. You know what I'm saying? On some level or in this matter. Okay? So this was you learning. Learning about magic. Learning about deception. Learning about the wages of sin. Learning about the nature and the character of God and the devil. What's the difference? Why is it important to know the difference? Shit like that. Okay, let's go further into the fool and being effective in the face of doubt. New beginning. After the destruction of the past, realizing the potential that remains. Self-mastery, profound realization of self. Yes, yes. The devil only has power if you give it to him. Exactly. Exactly. The devil has no power over you. No power over your mind. This is the master of the head. That's my Hierophant card. Do you feel me? The devil cannot contest your relationship with God unless you let him. Facts. Facts. That's why the truth is setting you free. That's what you're realizing. You realizing that you were a fool to think otherwise. Okay. Could have been a mother figure. Could have been a wife. Okay. Let's go further. Yeah, it could have been a wife because that's my commitment card. Okay. But it could have been a mother because that represents loyalty. The Queen of Pentacles represents loyalty. And also this is commitment. So that's kind of loyalty, because people are loyal to her in this card, Man Brigitte. So you misplaced your loyalty. I get the sensation. You misplaced it. And it's like, since she has to remain seated, oh man, somebody get Will Smith this motherfucking video. Holy shit. You're supposed to remain seated here. Okay? Right? You misplaced your loyalty. Woo! Woo! Woo hoo hoo! Because that's another angle. Where was Jada? Why did you let this man get up and sacrifice his career like that? But at the same time, don't talk shit about people's wife. But, it's all good. I love them both. I love everybody. I love them all. All right, fantastic. The Academy can kiss my ass, though. They really can. They absolutely can. All the money they making off of us. Got the nerve. So anyhow, somebody was supposed to remain seated. They got up out their seat. I think it was you, Divine Masculine. Somebody said, oh, yeah, get up and go over there. And you did because you trusted that person. You had misplaced loyalty, and that person didn't have your best interest at heart. That person was some kind of narcissistic abuser who was trying to destroy your relationship with Divine Feminine, destroy your relationship with God, destroy your relationship with yourself. Do you feel me? That's called the devil, y'all. So the devil is coming to you as a Queen of Pentacles energy here. Okay? So the flip side is that there's an actual, real, natural feminine. I want to say natural because as the Queen of Pentacles, that's Mother Nature. She knows the secrets of life and death. And then the scale of life and death, the pendulum, they say in this card, swings back and forth from edge to edge. You know, life, death, and then everything in between. She knows. She knows the secrets of life and death. You thought somebody else knew the secrets, what was proper, what the parameters of behavior were, you know, the principles of right relationship, you know, how do you do it, how do you function, how do you operate. On some level, somebody was informing you on this level, and it was somebody who was trying to destroy you. Okay, this could be a generational curse thing, because that's going around in terms of breaking the generational karma. So this could be a mother. This could have also further, you know, have been reflected in a marriage or a relationship. Whatever the issue was with your mother played out in some long-term committed relationship. Okay? It was an extension of that. It was a reflection of that. In the meantime, all of that functioned to destroy your relationship with the divine feminine. To the point where God had to come and get you and rescue you. You dig what I'm saying? And rescue you, but not rescue you like saving you from doing the work. There was some work you had to do. You know what I'm saying? So the Creator saved you with light by giving you some light. And with that light, that's all you need to unravel yourself from this binding spell. I'm going to say binding spell, y'all. I'm going to say binding spell. One way or the other, that's what we're dealing with here. Okay? Listen, I'm going to leave it there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to see the lies and the mechanics of what they told this guy to get him to cut his own tail off, to get him to destroy himself, you know what I mean? Join me in the group. All right, fantastic. Listen, the information is down below. I hope that message helps somebody out there. I really do. All right, for more deep-ass readings where we see that they thought they had destroyed you. They thought they had you where they wanted you. And then come to find out, the Creator said, hail to the no. To the no, no, no. Hey, well, hail to the no. Y'all to the no, no, no. All right, sorry. I got on a roll. So, okay. Right, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. And join the fucking group. Fantastic. I'll see you again here soon behind the black veil.